Hello and welcome back. I am Mondef, of course, and I am back on the Vanilla Woods server, finding string on the floor of our storage space. As I mentioned last episode, the snapshots have had problems keeping item frames on the chests. Thankfully, when Palm logged in, everything popped off and he collected everything and put it in this chest, but we're not setting it back up yet in case tomorrow's snapshot, assuming there is one tomorrow, does the same thing again, because every time we've done it so far in the 1.8 snapshots, everything's popped off the wall. I've done a little bit of work around the space here. You can see we went, I dug out another floor and started digging out the hole. It's starting to look pretty good. I like it a lot. I did decide to go ahead and... Oh, where's my staircase? Oh, it's down the next way. Ow, that was further than I meant to go. I made these one further apart. Each floor is one floor larger than they were before. The reason for that is to make a mechanism that I'm planning on building at a later date actually fit correctly. So now they're 8 apart, or 7 blocks and then the next floor, which is one more than we had before. I'm obsessed with that. I've been working on it for a little while, and I've been testing it in single player, and I really hope it works in multiplayer. Okay, but we're not building that today. What we are building today is something different. But I just realized that we don't have any crafted redstone stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and craft a whole bunch of pistons and a whole bunch of repeaters. Well, not a whole bunch, I don't need a ton of repeaters, not for this one. But I'm going to go ahead and craft a whole bunch of the basic redstone goodies, and I'll be back with you for today's project. Alright, I went and collected all of the little redstone-y type pieces that I think I'm going to need, and I have extra redstone in case I didn't actually craft enough of these things. So I think we should be able to get to work. As I've mentioned before at this base, the design is going to be this nice circle, and then we're going to have entrances into each of our mechanisms or farms or whatever else. So I think right here is a good place for what I'm going to build today. And if you read the title of the video, or the name of the video, you probably already know I'm going to build a melon farm. Well, we're going to put pumpkins and melons in it. Yeah. It doesn't sound all that exciting, and it's you know, it may not be, really, but I think I've come up with something that is a bit unique, something that I like it a lot. I'll put it that way. I like it a lot, I've worked on it a lot, and I'll say this, I haven't seen it anywhere else, ever. So hopefully it's a new design, and I hesitate to say that because in Minecraft, it's if you didn't do it on pretty much the day the snapshot came out, it's not a new design, somebody's already done it. But I think nobody has done this before, which is funny because I've been playing with this concept for quite a while now, and I've been keep on searching the web and I haven't found anybody who has done it. So maybe it's new. Maybe it's new. I'm just trying to mark out enough space so that we can build the design. We're going to have 2 wings. One wing will be all the pumpkins, and one wing will be all of the melons. And we need to go out 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Counting with Mondef. 9, 10, 11, 12. Dirt ring. 14, 15. There we go, 15. And we can get rid of these. Very good, very good. This design only, well, I suppose it doesn't only work, but 15 is kind of a natural limit with redstone, and so that's what the design was built on. Of course, you probably could adapt it to extend the redstone signal beyond 15, but I didn't bother. I thought 15 is probably enough spaces, so this will provide space for 15 pumpkins to grow. So let's see. I didn't grab any dirt, did I? Oh, I got a little bit. We're good to go. So we're going to have the pumpkins here. What's going to happen is the stem will be here, and the pumpkin will grow onto this block. And then we're gonna just we're gonna be filling in a lot of space because the space requires that this design requires that there's not much empty space around the build. So actually think I need to go down underneath here. No, I can put it here. We'll put the torch there. So the first thing that I'm going to build is a bud switch to recognize when this pumpkin grows. We want to know when this pumpkin grows so that we can collect it. So we got, oh, I didn't make any of these sticky. That was a big mistake. Ow. Well, as long as we're down here, can I get out of here? Oh, well, I'm not out on the outside. We're good. Everything's fine. Don't worry about me. I hope we have slime balls. Nice mob drops. Oh, we got bunches. We got 30 right there. Okay. I'm just realizing this 30 is only going to let me build one side of it. That's okay. We'll build one together, and then I really need a better way to get up and down. We'll build one side together, the pumpkin side perhaps, and then I'll go build the other one off camera. Because once you've seen it once, it's just the mirror image. So, here we go, here we go, here we go. Sticky piston, yeah, sticky piston, there. So this is just a pretty standard bud design, but I don't only want one bud, because of course I'm going to have you know, pumpkins growing all along here. I should grab more dirt while I was down on the ground. Inventory management sucks. Alright. Mojang really should give us larger inventories. Yeah, we really need larger inventories. There's so many items in this game now. There didn't used to be, but every update there's more stuff, and it's great to have more things to play with, but they haven't given us new inventory since, like, alpha. So, yeah, yikes. Okay, so I'm not just building one bud switch because I want to identify every single pumpkin growth. Guess I can grab dirt now. And so what I'm going to build instead of just one bud switch is a bud switch array. A whole pile of bud switches all lined up together that will act together as one bud switch. So we're going to identify the entire row as one bud switch. There are designs out there that will identify each individual pumpkin, and technically that is more efficient. But more efficient in the way that, say a pumpkin grows here, the whole thing is going to get harvested instead of just that one block. And that, I think that'll make more sense when I actually start getting to the harvesting mechanism. We're just going to fill this in as long as we've got the dirt so I don't forget and fall through a hole again. I'll fall again. Of course I do. We're pillaring. That's it. We're pillaring back up right through that hole. I'll clean it up later. There. There we go. Okay. And how many more torches? A lot. A lot of more torches. Alright. More and more torches. And there we are. Okay. So of course all these sticky pistons need to have blocks in front of them so that they can activate the bud switch. And then of course we need to identify when these blocks are in this position. So the easiest way to do that is to go down one more block and put a line of redstone right here. Right there. So you can see how that will activate that, and when it's retracted, it won't be activated. So again, we'll need the line. I won't bother finishing that right now. And then we're going to curl up and around. So I'm trying to remember exactly how I did this without making it get in the way of other things. I think we just go here. Oh my gosh. I'm having the hardest time staying on top of my build today. It's annoying. I really shouldn't be allowed to build in the sky without a jetpack. Okay. Yeah, modded Minecraft. Actually, modded Minecraft, me playing it at least, is coming back. I'm going to be... Oh my gosh! Deep breaths, deep breaths. Yeah. I'm going to be playing modded Minecraft. I finally got installed and ready to play... let's see, what do they call it? Utopia. Utopia is what they call it. It's a mod pack. I believe it was created by Nemesis. At least he runs Utopia. So, he's an old friend of mine. I have, you know, I've played together with him in the past. And he's a lot of fun. Fun guy. There's a lot of fun people on the server. Some of them I know, some of them I don't. So it'd be fun to get to know a few new players. Oh, you know what? We need to actually invert this. So, we're just going to stick a torch right up on top of here. There we go. Uh-oh. I broke it. That's wrong. I forgot a repeater. Yep. Doing redstone on camera while trying to talk about something that's not redstone. That's a problem. I broke something. I did something wrong. Just a second. Okay. That was stupid of me. Dumb mistake. That's what I get for talking about modding and getting excited about playing modded Minecraft and trying to do redstone. Not so much good combination of things to do at the same time. Redstone requires far more attention than I like to pay sometimes, and it causes me problems. The problem was I ran the redstone right here on top of the pistons, which of course powers the pistons. Also lack of sleep, yes. Oh, you know, like lack of sleep, yes, but also I'm lacking sleep, that's true too. Anyway, they need to be powered diagonally, so it's actually a bud switch. Yeah. There we go, just like that. And this is one of the places where that 15, the natural 15 distance makes sense to make this a 15 unit long. So here, the pumpkin will grow. Bam. The whole array goes off. It doesn't matter which one grows, the whole array will go off. It's great. So next, I think we actually should, let's go ahead and slow this down a little bit. Next, we need to actually harvest the pumpkins. So we'll come up here, like this, and around. And what we're going to do is we are going to punch the pumpkins from on top. And this sounds crazy, it sounds wacky, but trust me, this is going to be awesome. Because it is. It is a little bit crazy. But we are going to punch them from above. So a pumpkin will grow here, and this block will squish the pumpkin. You can't push pumpkins with pistons. In fact, this is what a lot of designs are based on, that trait. You can't push pumpkins with pistons. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and try to push them with the piston, which of course will make them pop off the ground. And then we'll collect them after that. Okay. So the bud switch will go off, and we'll go ahead and power all of these pistons, which we'll just do from above them. That's a fine place to go. Am I too tall yet? Nope, I'm not too tall. I want to make sure this fits inside of the ceiling. But I think I'm still okay. I think I'm alright. If not, I can always move this line to here. And that'll work fine too. But we're not doing that right now. Okay. So this will connect to there. So when the bud switch goes off, then the pistons will go off. But I'm just going to show you what happens if you leave it in this configuration, because it might be a little bit noisy, but I think it's kind of funny. So here. Oh. I guess I slowed it down enough already? Yeah, I slowed it down enough already. I already did that. Yeah. So this works. You can see. But actually, sometimes you create a clock if you don't have that repeater slowed down. I forgot I already did that. And the next problem is the fact that, obviously, not all the pistons are firing. Again, it's one of those 15 block repeater thingies. So we're going to go ahead and set that there. And check to make sure I didn't create a... Yep. Check to make sure I didn't create a bud switch clock, which is good to go. Everything is fine. So there we go. That is basically a design. I'm going to spend a little bit of time filling blocks in. So we're going to be placing blocks here. It's going to be noisy, which is why I'm going to go off camera. I'm going to place a block there, and I'm going to go underneath and cover up the underneath with blocks. And then I will be back in a moment to show you the next stage. Alright, I came up underneath here, and I made a few realizations. The first is that you don't need these torches. You need one of them, but you definitely don't need them on all of these. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't realize that when I was designing the system. I don't even know. You only need the last one. That's the only one that needs. All of them will trigger because they're bud switches. I mean, that's what they do. The piston next to them firing will update them, which will make the piston next to them fire, and on through the line. And it all happens instantaneously in theory. But of course, it's not exactly instantaneous because it's Minecraft. But of course, that one works. It's got the torch on it. But if you come all the way down here, this one works too because again, it fires down the line, and that last one goes over the torch, which turns off the whole thing. So you can save those torches. Don't need them. The next thing I realized is I didn't actually place 15 of these. I only placed 14. I don't know how or why I did that. But I did run into the wall over here, so I'm not going to add another one to this side. And once I started placing blocks to figure out, like, that's where the pumpkin side would be, this is where the melon side would be, I don't like that. So we're actually going to take one more off, just for the sake of making it look awesome and not be super tight and awkward in here. Yeah, pistons, I know, your bud switches, I get it, okay. That way, the wall for this can go right here, and then the next one for the other side will be over there, and we'll have a nice big open way that we can get in here and we can look around and enjoy our melons and all that stuff. So, bam, we'll collect these. Don't need those up either. So that looks pretty good, Alright, so that's good to go. We're only going to do 13, which is all good with me since 13 is my favorite number. So, I'm happy with that. Happened on accident, and I love it when that happens. We are going to collect all of these pumpkins from underneath. This is the part where people start saying, what? There's a block in the way, you got dirt in the way, it's not going to work. I've seen people use like minecart hoppers and tricks and things to get them put inside. What? How did I run out? Oh, I didn't take out. I see what I did. Pink. That can go. Yep, because we got rid of that one. And then I made 13 hoppers once I realized. And there. Oh, not there. It's dark under here. I can't see. There we go. Okay. Right. It's like, what? You know, there's only, there's a block in the way. You can use minecart hoppers to collect items through blocks under certain circumstances, and you can, of course, they can collect through half slabs, but they cannot collect through full blocks. And that is where the piston harvester comes in. I'm just grabbing some pumpkins because I want to make sure and test this. I've never actually tested this on a multiplayer server. So, if this doesn't work, you'll probably never see this episode. I'll tear the whole thing down and design something different. But I'm pretty sure it'll work. Because I have tried this on a local server and it worked there. Okay, so pumpkin grows. Goodbye, pumpkin. Where does it go? Down in there. For a split second, just a split second, the pumpkin item gets pushed into this block by the pistons. And then when it's inside of this block, the hopper grabs it, and through it goes. And it works 100% of the time. We're just going to go ahead and do all 10 of these. In different places. Of course, it's noisy. There's pistons and bud switches and all that goodness. And we get all 10 pumpkins out. So this works 100% of the time. It is a fantastic design. I'm going to do a few things just to make it look a little nicer. But as far as the mechanics are concerned, that is completed. I know this chest is kind of in an awkward place. It's like underground right now. I'm not worried about that at the moment because they're not going to be staying here anyway. No, they won't be staying here. But for today, this will work. This will work. What do I need next? Let's go ahead and close this with glass, and we're going to need to put a whole bunch of farmland here, and we're also going to need water. And like, if you were to look at this design, you'd be like, oh, you know what? Like right under here, there's a block, and it's already contained. You should just put water like back in there. Don't do that if you're going to build this thing. Pumpkins they'll pop into the block and out into the water, and then they'll just sit in the water back there. So what you actually want to do is place the water over here on this side. So we're going to have glass here. We want to have a walkway, so we'll have a walkway here. And then water can be up to 4 blocks away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the water will go. And I don't know what I'll do. Maybe we'll put glass here. I don't know. But down here on this level, that is where you want your water. So I'm going to go ahead, build a water canal, fill it with water, grab some glass, and we can see what we do. There it is, our first produced pumpkin. Yup, it's so fast. You can barely see the pumpkin even grow. The only indication is the fact that you can hear the pistons making tons of noises. Tons of noises. I like it. It's good. It works really well. We're gonna have to figure out some way to cover the water. We might cover this area with carpet or something like that. I went ahead and I bone mealed up the plants so they would be all nice and grown and tall. We have glowstone here to provide some lighting for them so that they're nice and lit up. You could actually drop the glowstone down a level, but I like being able to see back onto the grass back there, which will probably stay grass until we do this next part. This next part will kill all the grass. We need a lever. This is, I think, a really neat feature of this design. And we'll be moving this lever. We're not going to leave it where I'm going to put it. But if you just slap a lever right here and you power that block, it locks the machine. So no more pumpkins can grow, and we're not going to get any more pumpkin growth. We're not going to get the bud switches, the pistons. Nothing's going to go off. The whole thing is in off mode. No noises, no growth, no worries. And then when you do want it to grow again, you just lift that up. It makes a little bit of noise, and you're good to grow pumpkins again. It's a very simple control mechanism to make sure that if you want it to be quiet, or if you have enough pumpkins, you don't want any more, it's nice and easy to shut off. So I like that feature. It'll also keep us from lag and from overfilling chests and things like that. So I think that's good. Keep in mind, this chest won't stay down here. That lever won't stay up there. We still need to build the melon side. And then we'll go ahead and configure the room into something that is not just floating granite, which I've been building out of. I really like these new blocks, like especially for like floor tiles and for redstone constructions. They make it really easy to like count how far things are apart and things like that. So I like them a lot. But I'm gonna go ahead and construct the melon side, and I'll be back when I'm finished. Alright, it's all constructed. finished and ready to roll. I didn't quite have enough glowstone to do the full line, so I kind of got a cheap job for now. I really don't want to go collect more glowstone, but when I do it, I'm going to go get a whole bunch because, as you can see, I'm using a lot of glowstone for this building. So we're going to need to collect a whole load, a huge load of glowstone. Now I built this, and I want to say right now, there's the pumpkins, it's not 100% efficient. There will be pieces of melons that land on the melon stalks. There are designs that don't have that happen to it, but this is my design and I like it, so that's what we've got. So not 100% efficient, but it's pretty good. Over 2/3. It's over 2/3 efficient for my test, which is decent. It's not great. I have other melon farm designs that I've made that are actually more efficient than this one. I just wanted these to match with the pumpkin farm, and I like the pumpkin farm so much. So yeah, that's what we get. Again, it's got its lever so we can turn it off as well, but for now we'll go ahead and leave them on. At a later date, we're going to need to polish up this entryway. We're also going to need to finish out the rest of this room. There's quite a bit more space back here, so we might need to figure out how to put some other farm automation back here. Maybe sugarcane kind of lines up with these same kinds of concepts, so maybe we need to figure out how to fit a sugarcane farm in here, and then get these items to somewhere more logical than down here on the floor. But for now, I like it. It's the first farm up in our base, which I'm very happy with. I also need to start thinking about putting on a roof, so we're actually inside and all that, so we don't get rained on, which is annoying. But yeah, it's gonna be the only one on. Might as well reset the rain timer by sleeping. I'm gonna go ahead and run over to spawn because Mally is working on a ginormous building, and it looks really cool so far. So I just want to kind of capture her progress on camera, since I don't know if I'll be able to get it on there next time. So I'll see you at spawn. Alright, obviously I'm back at spawn with our ginormous mountain that is still loading. Alright, I think we got the top loaded there. Not a ton has gone on here. But people have started building out here in the desert. I think the last time I captured this on camera, Kabi just had like a circle marked out on the floor. He's got an arena, a deathmatch arena set up in here. It's a very basic arena. He's not finished with it yet, but it's coming along nicely. I like these. I think these look nice as little awnings. There is a project going on over there, but it's not finished yet, so hopefully I didn't ruin anything for his videos. That's being made by Wings, I think, Crime on Wings, I believe. And this is Mally's project. Right now it is flat, but it won't be eventually. So just kind of want to show it to you guys. Mally builds on the large side. She doesn't like to build small things. She likes things to be humongous. So she's got a nice wall here, and a quite nice, actually this is new since last time I was here. It's kind of nice. She's got a nice, what do you call this, a plaza? Inside plaza, I guess that's the best name for it. Looks really good, really good. And then you can see her building here. She's got the footprint marked out for it, and it's gonna go up into the air. So it's a pretty cool looking build already. I can't wait to see it get finished because, yeah, it looks pretty awesome. Looks pretty awesome. As I mentioned earlier, I do want to mention it again. I am going to start playing modded Minecraft again. I installed the Utopia mod pack, and I'm going to be playing with those guys, so expect modded Minecraft coming back from me. I haven't played any of the 1.6 mods. In fact, I haven't played almost any modded Minecraft in about 6 months. So there is going to be a little bit of a learning curve as I pick up mods again, because I haven't played any of them or any of the latest updates. That said, it should keep everything exciting. I'm just going to check to see if we have any mail. Hopefully people are actually using the post office. Safety door there. Haven't fixed that yet. Nope. Sad Mondef. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm Mondef, and I'll see you guys next time.